walk a mile in her shoes, and we're talking about high-heeled shoes to be specific. And joining me are Ben Trapka and Lou LaVecchia to tell me about this event. And if they look a little uncomfortable, well, it's because they're wearing high-heeled shoes right now for a good cause, I should add. Guys, thanks for joining us this morning. This is to raise money for the Rape Crisis Center of Milford, which of course serves not only Milford, but the surrounding towns too. You've done this before?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How far do you have to go in these high-heeled women's shoes you're
Just
wearing?
1 mile.
1 mile.
Is that tough?
Yes, it is.
Why? What's tough about it? I mean, it's just the balancing, or tell me about it.
Well, it's the balancing. I mean, on these shoes, it gets a little difficult, and your toes start to hurt after a while.
All right, so why do it?
Because it's for a good cause, a real good cause. And the Rape Crisis Center operates solely on donations and grants. So they really need the funds, and this is a good cause.
All right, tell me about the good work that the Rape Crisis Center does.
Well,
You're former law enforcement.
Yes, I am. Former detective. Last year alone, they helped over 500, or close to 500 victims and their families get through the trauma of a sex assault.
And so the idea is twofold, because yes, you are literally walking a mile in women's shoes, but this whole idea is to show that men are supportive of this, but also, I guess, to make men think about things from the women's perspective. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. It's to make you think about their situation in life.
Yeah. Now, any training that goes into walking this mile in her shoes?
No training. We just put them on and go.
Now, it's not easy to find shoes for guys who of pretty good size, and they tried to bring some pumps for me and Sam. Wouldn't fit us quite. Where did you go to find shoes big enough for you?
Well, mine's kind of a unique story. And the day before the first walk, I was at my son's wedding, and I didn't have a pair of shoes, and I said, well, I can't do it tomorrow. And somebody at the table said, try these on, and they fit fairly well. And that person also went around the tables and raised $200.
Wow, well, that's terrific.
So that's a pretty good story for my shoes.
Yeah, on a couple of levels there, that is good news. Now, how can people sign up? We got the information for people, I guess, online, or you call, or
They can go online, or they can just show up next Sunday, Lisbon Landing. The registration's at 12 o'clock. The walk is at 1. It's a great time. It's a great event. And we typically have hundreds and hundreds of people who show up.
You guys are wearing the T-shirts.
Yes,
If they can't make it, send a donation.
Yeah, of course. And the website is rapecrisiscenterofmilford.org, if people are wondering. And the number to call, if you want to, is 203-874-8712. You guys have done this how many years now?
8 years.
Both of us, yep.
All right, and they're celebrating 40 years of the Rape Crisis Center in Milford. So it's a big event, it's a big day, so you should come on down and do this in Milford. It is next Sunday, a week from today, the 27th.